want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag.
Artlist.io.
For that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this, cause I work so hard. I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them.
Hey y'all, this is the Love and Thangz podcast where we discuss scenarios about love and things, life, and other things. We would love to know how you would handle these stories and scenarios. I'm chilling here with Jazz, Kira, and I'm Ty. So we're gonna get in today's segment and read this story. You guys ready for this one? Because this is one of my favorite holidays, Valentine's Day. And we got a little story about Valentine's Day that happened to a young man. You guys ready to hear this?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't care. I love these stories. This should just be like, ooh.
Right.
And I always like the fact that it's new to y'all, because then I get authentic like responses and reactions. So I love it. Okay. It's called, the title of it is Ugly Guy's Valentine's Day Confession Rejected. You heard that right. Ugly Guys. Valentine's Day Confession Rejected. Wow. So the story goes like this. I'm an ugly 25-year-old guy, and on Valentine's Day, I decided I wanted to take the opportunity to confess to a girl I've been wanting for a long time. I spent days picking out a gift and kept figuring out how I could make it all seem a little unique. Finally, I decided I will put myself in a big cardboard box and deliver it to her doorstep with her favorite pizza. Crazy, right? That is a little crazy. Valentine's Day, huh? Valentine's Day came and went, and I quietly packed myself into this giant cardboard box ahead of time. I felt a little like I was at some kind of weird party, but I knew it was all to get her attention. The box was covered in red heart-shaped stickers, and I wrote exclusive pizza and open for a surprise. Then I crouched in the cardboard box, nervous as hell. She finally appeared, looking at the huge cardboard box. Her expression changed from curiosity to confusion, and finally to shock. She carefully opened the box, only to see a fully armed me with roses and pizza in hand. I really thought the surprise would make her happy, but she laughed a little awkwardly and then told me she liked another guy. I was like smashed, but I tried to keep a smile on my face and said, well, it's okay. I just thought it would be more fun to present it to you this way. Then I slowly climbed out of the cardboard box and unpacked myself back in front of her. Damn, that had to be humiliating.
For real.
She said she was sorry and then turned around and left. I stayed there and watched her disappear around the corner. Although I was rejected, at least I can say I was the exclusive pizza on Valentine's Day. My bold attempt disregarded. Should I still try? And if that didn't work, what would?
Ooh, let me say this. First off, when he first started out, he said, I'm an ugly 25-year-old. You can't just surprise somebody with that. You can't just surprise nobody with
Oh my God.
You can't just surprise nobody with that ugly. If you that ugly or whatever, you gotta ease that on in or whatever. He should have tried, and you're being creepy with it. He should have had a better approach with it. He should have been himself or whatever. He should have just normally went to her or whatever, because I ain't gonna lie, I like my niggas ugly. I like my ninjas ugly. Okay. I like them on the stream. So you never know how, and it's just not even about the outside. It's about your personality. I like that, the personality and how you treat a person. You never know if she would have just like, okay, let me give you a chance, but you showed up at her house ugly and in a box.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Ugly and in a box. I'm gonna make a shirt. Ugly and in a box.
With roses and pizza, like, yes, you surprised the hell out of her.
Well, I'm going to say this, right? That is, if you can, I don't consider people ugly. I'm going to call people ugly. I don't like the word. But those are cute people. Those are cute people activities. Like, look at me. Look at me present myself as handsome as I am with pizza and also roses in a nice outfit. You probably came in the dark. You probably came in the dark in a makeshift box. It's giving me creepy vibe. Like, do you have a makeshift box in your basement for me to go into? Like,
Exactly.
you're doing cute people activities. This is not for you. This not your league. You should just say, like Kara said, come as you are. Don't surprise me with ugly. Don't do that. Like, th- th- what you have on? Like, I'm just like, did you have on something cute, some presentable? Did you have on some fucking doctors and some boat shoes? Like, what is we doing here? Like, did you try to even judge yourself up to be cute? Like, got yourself a haircut? How did you come, sir? Besides in a makeshift box, was this box cute?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot. You doing cute people activities on other people's time. We not doing. That's not what we're gonna do. We're not doing that.
First off, what in your mind made you say, "Oh, let me get this box and put it on her porch and let me jump out of it"? And that's the gift right there. That's just gonna keep
Right.
on giving.
She's probably
That's
scared to
what's
show
gonna
that
make her
girl.
day. That's what's gonna make her day. That's the gift
Right.
that's just gonna keep on
Probably
giving.
scared to show to her. Like,
Exactly.
you came in cute. You came in a cute box with an ugly face. Like, let's be for real. But the fact that he said he was ugly is like, oh no, Bookies. Go get somebody in your league. Go get somebody in your league. You know this. I mean, if you consider yourself ugly, what you want us to do with that? What you want us to do with ugly? Like, if you don't believe in yourself, why should we? So
Right. So I gotta
Exactly.
tell you, I commend him. I commend the young brother because he tried. He could have took a different approach, but I gotta say the first thing off the back, that first sentence took me out. When he said, "I'm ugly," when he said, "Ugly Guy's
right,
Valentine's Day confession rejected," with the first sentence right there, you lack confidence. You need to work on your self-esteem before you even
right,
approach
Right.
this. You gotta like work your way up to that. You gotta, if you ugly and you gotta lead with a joke or something. You gotta lead to something that's appealing about you, personality,
right,
something. A box ain't gonna show that. A box and fuck the pizza. I wouldn't want nothing in no pizza box. I wouldn't care about nothing in no pizza box. I'm like, man,
Right.
I can buy my own pizza. Who care about roses? They $10.99 after that day, Valentine's Day. Who cares about roses?
right.
I don't know. Like he would have jumped out. I wouldn't even open the box. I think I would have walked up to my property, saw a box sitting there, and I would have kicked it down the stairs because I ain't order a
No,
fridge,
seriously.
okay? So I want to know what's in
What is
it.
this?
Especially
And
a
my thing
huge,
Kick the
is,
box down the stairs.
and
you
I'm
could,
guessing it was a huge box or whatever. If I
right.
see a huge box standing in front of my door like that, I'm just like, first off, I'm not opening that. I would call a bomb squad. I'm not
No,
playing with
sorry,
you.
I'm not supposed to say that. I promise you. Because what is this?
I
What
don't
is
I
this?
don't know. We're gonna call the police and we're gonna get the bomb squad out here because I hear something ticking, even though I don't, but I do. Or whatever. We're not gonna get this big
And
ass
then
box away from my
do
door.
this girl even really like, are y'all friends or does she really know you? Like,
Right.
because if my friend that like a close male friend of mine, if I wasn't attracted to him, I still wouldn't play him out like and walk him around the
Right.
corner. I'm like, get your ass out that box and give me that damn piece. Let's go to the house and eat. It's my nigga. Like, cool. But
Yeah.
she invite you, did you ain't bring no wings? That's another thing. Like, you ain't bring no wings and sauce. You
All
definitely
flats
now you
ranch.
ugly. Because what are you doing? You ain't bring no wings and you ain't bring no drink. Now you out the box, you out of the box with a dry ass piece that I got a dry throat. What you want me to do with this, sir? Go back to your business. Go back to business because now you're playing with
What
me.
my
But
whole question is, what did you expect her to do when she see pizza and roses in here and come in my house? Is that an invite to come in and join me to eat pizza? Is that supposed to
that's
be like, oh, I'm supposed to now open my front door to you and be like, let him in. He
that's
gave
what I'm
me
saying. Like, are
pizza
y'all
and roses.
friends?
Like,
I ain't gonna speak for everybody. I'm just saying, I don't know. I might have probably. I mean, if I knew him and he ugly, because like I said, I like my niggas ugly or whatever and stuff
Right,
like that. Like, yeah, come on in, bring that piece on up in here,
right, right,
whatever. Let's make some type of connection. I ain't know you like me, but
right,
now I know. Come on, bring them flowers, bring that pizza, and bring your ugly ass up in here. See, I don't like
right,
using that word ugly either, but he said it.
he said it
right.
himself.
But
He
what do
said it
you?
Yeah.
first.
What's
He said
ugly
it
though?
We
Like,
don't
I
first.
we
need a
don't do
picture. He
that
should have
shaming
attached the
over here. We don't do that
right.
shaming over here, but he made the first opening statement.
That's my thing.
And
Right.
so he
Let the
knows.
door open. And my
Because
thing is, along with this email, with this whatever, you should have attached the picture. I want to see your face. What's ugly? What you got? What you
right.
consider ugly? Because you might be cute. I mean, you may be like,
Right.
oh, like puppy cute, like, oh. Or you get real ugly, like, oh my God, girl, like, this Beverly jumped out the box with me last night. Like, is it that? Like, I'm confused. That's how I attach a picture so we can be the judges here. Like, let us
Right.
judge. But yeah, I don't. What you want to do with that, sir? Like, you could have walked up. See, when you present with ugly, you can't scare nobody with that shit. You can't be like, I'm gonna get in the box. You gonna be like, I'm gonna tiptoe to her door, like, cause what are you doing?
You know,
Exactly.
a better approach to me would have been him inviting me out to a dinner, sitting at a table, and then
No,
cracking some jokes. Or better yet, bump into me at a store, bump into me on a corner and make
Right.
light casual
no,
conversation.
because
Because
he knows she's not gonna go for that. He knows she's not gonna go for that because he's not attractive.
he said he was checking her for a while, somebody he'd been looking at for a long time. So he got to be around her long enough to be like, okay,
Right?
maybe in
Is she
school,
getting
maybe in college, I don't know, but he saw her
right?
somewhere, he attracted to her, some type of way they should have been able to connect. But he didn't feel he had to come with a stronger approach because of
She
his
didn't want
ugly,
to.
which is
Then also
crazy.
Right.
he gives stalker
Crazy.
vibes because if this girl been like all the time, you was dropping no hints, and if you were dropping hints, you said you like, okay, cool. She don't like me that way, so I'm gonna pop up on her porch. Now you give me creepy John Wayne Gacy, like John, like what do you have a body in your basement, sir? Type of vibe. Because if you're around me all the time and I got a vibe that you like me and I don't like you back, why would you pop up on my porch? It's weird. Like why you pop up on my porch? If you know I don't fuck with you like that, you're around somebody, you do a little flirting, little, and you get a vibe
Right.
from there like, oh, she fucked me like that, da da da. But that's not the case here, sir, because she
Right.
walked off.
That's
So
crazy.
a better approach could make things so much better. Like uh, your personality could make things so much better. Whatever, you could have came at me better, and you could be the most non-attractive person, but in somebody's eyes, with a good personality, you can make somebody smile and be like, well,
Right.
he is nice and stuff like that.
He nice, he do stuff for me, he
Maybe I
nice.
might give him a chance and stuff like that. So I mean, again, me, because I don't see ugly on the outside.
Right. No, but no funny shit. Like we have some questionable creatures. We all have some questionable creatures. Like
Right.
I was the soul. I had one. He was like, "Woo!" I bet nigga walked on his head when he was. I'm like, "Wow, who child?" Woo! And he dragged his knuckles as well. But he was very nice. He had a couple dollars, and he had good sex. I was like, once I let him get some sex, I was like, "Oh my God, that's where it's at." And on the ugly side, like, "Oh my God."
Can you
So
imagine if he was ugly and had bad sex?
Oh my God.
no,
Didn't
no,
know.
no, no.
Throw him to the
She
wolves.
go, yeah. I would really want to do something bad. Like, no, because what are you doing?
Like we gonna fight.
For real,
Yeah, no, you gonna be
that'll piss you off. Not so attractive and bad sex. Like, come on, dude. You seriously can't have both of them. It's either one.
Facts.
Either you could
right. Like, which no, usually is. It usually is. You remember, like, you was like, oh God, something gotta be wrong with it because it look too good. Something gotta be wrong. It looks too good. What it is about you? And then she wasn't even checking for you. You know, you remember somebody like he ain't even that cute at all, but he's so nice. I'm gonna give him a
Mm-hmm.
chance. You're not even that
right,
cute.
Yep.
right,
I can't help you, sir. I don't know what you want us to do with that. What you want us to do with that? Like, and anybody can't dress. Maybe have an older, like you just wasn't even attracted to her no way, shape, or form at all. Like, oh my God, he's so fun. He's so funny, but he's not that cute. But I'm gonna still give him a chance. She never, he
right.
knows, like, she never speak. She walked off. I didn't. Oh my God.
And she
All
walked
right,
off laughing at that.
She said she had liked somebody else, which we always say that. We are like, oh, I can't go out because of
right.
my hair, or I like somebody else. I like my eyes on somebody else. She could be very much single and not give a shit about nobody. But just because he approaching her, she's like, oh, not you, boo, not you, boo,
Anybody
not
but you.
anybody but you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And maybe for long, I got somebody. Girl, be a whole lot. I did that
Girl,
before. Like, oh no, I'm about to get married. They're like, oh yeah, yeah, because please leave me alone.
marriage, straight to marriage.
For real,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Oh
played
my
death one day. Like,
no, girl, girl, no. I'm
seriously,
like,
no.
let me tell you. I'm like, and he on his way here now, and he crazy. He gotta go. He crazy. Let me pull up his mugshot on RLS, or I mean, on mugshots here. Scroll right up. It'd be a whole lot just to get you away from me. So, baby, I
Wow.
don't know. You
Mm-mm.
you gotta pray about that.
So
Yeah.
is
This
there
might not
hope for the
be.
brother? Do you guys think there's hope for the brother?
I think it's hope for him. I think he just had to have a better approach or whatever. I think it
No,
is what it was because she walked
that
off
thing.
laughing.
He jumped out of a box with ugly. You come out of a box. It's like a cat. Like you taking a cat, putting it back and swinging it. That motherfucker not gonna come out nice. He not come out nice. He gonna come out acting crazy, being a whole fool. I'm scared now. What this nigga gonna do? You and you might get creepy vibes too because you know somebody like, oh, he weird, like call people weirdo. He's like, oh, he a weirdo, like, oh, he at home with a bunch of cats and shit. Or he got like a blow up doll somewhere. Are you giving those type of vibes off too? Like, sir, you smell like a cat. Like, it's so many factors that could scare her off. I got almost my cats. Nobody want him anyway. So yeah, like,
But I think there's hope for him. I think there's hope for him because he has to work. If he led with confidence, and then we've had this conversation, when he come with big D energy, think about it from that perspective. If
right,
he came with big D energy and the arrogance, she probably would have been goo goo gaga, like stars and
right,
eyes, like
right.
he confident for a reason. I need to find out why. Like
I'm
he
sure
Right.
curiosity killed the cat.
if he led with that, he probably would have snatched her up right there. But he already creepy, like you say. He came in a box. He wanted to hide what his features and his appearance was, Avi. Because if you're not leaving with confidence, you're like, I'm gonna put myself in a box and hide myself. Think about that shit. You like, I'm gonna hide myself. I
I
want to
was
hide
like,
myself
what?
because I want to know what I look like until I surprise her with it.
Right.
Right.
And she's like, it's you.
I would have punched his ass right
It's
there.
you.
Like, bye.
Like,
Right.
oh, could you imagine getting that stuff all souped up? Like, like, oh my God, special delivery. It gotta be something nice or somebody real nice. I wonder who it is. I'll be like, oh my God, my hopes would be like, oh my God, somebody really got a question me. They sent me a nice like a box, maybe with themselves in it or not, or something inside of it. After I figured
Right.
out it wasn't a freaking bomb or nothing. I'm like, oh my God, and for you to jump out, I'm like, nigga, it's you. I'll be mad. I walk off. Let me gather my thoughts before I hop on your ass. So give me a minute. Give me a minute to cool the fuck off. And do you work with her? And now let me say something. Do you work with her? That's in the morning time. You gotta be with HR. Now you gotta be with HR. Now what? Oh my God.
Oh
You know
my
what the
God.
funny part of it was? To me, he waited. So she wasn't even home. He was waiting outside the house in his box. So she walked up, saw him
No.
in the box, and then walked back off around the corner like this month is not for me. I'm not even home. I don't even live here no more. Like,
Wait,
Exactly. She didn't even
wait.
go in the house.
she
Not
didn't
her
go in
being
the
tired
house. She
from
was
work.
like, no.
Not her being tired from work coming home to this. To
Yeah,
this
he
man.
must have been dog
I should
ugly.
have attitude for real, because it's you. I'm tired from work. Then you just leave my job. Do I work with you now? Then you leave the job with me? You gonna deliver your ass to my
He took the day off. He took a PTO. He used one of his
Oh my
PTOs
goodness.
for that. Now he really pissed because he wasted a PTO.
like for real? Do I know you? Like, are you at my job? You work with me? It's so many factors here, sir. Stop playing in my face. Stop playing my time. Because what it probably is, you probably at that job playing with her, trying to get a coffee, get a lunch. She might be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And every day you're a nuisance to her. You're a bug. And you're a stink bug because because you're not even cute. And then here you come sashaying your ass in the fucking makeshift box like a bomb. Girl. And I'm tired from work. That just leave your dumb ass at the job.
Facts.
Girl.
That's
He
crazy
better
to me.
hope. He got to meet with HR. He's fired. He right at the unemployment line.
For real.
So could you imagine? Not only that, you walk up and you see a box standing there, and they got all these childlike stickers on it. Because I thought when he said the stickers, he decorated the box with stickers, and I'm like, that sounds like an elementary school project. It sounds
Like,
like my 5-year-old would create
That's
to
what
be
I'm
like, oh, I'm
saying.
gonna get her attention with this. You have to think bigger. You ain't got no roses. No, the roses is a nice gesture, but it's like,
Right.
did you come with a diamond necklace and some earrings? Did you come? Not that I'm materialistic, not that that would have won me over,
You
but
gotta
you
sell
kind of
right.
yourself.
you trying to approach a grown woman, not a child. So a cardboard box and stickers on it is not going to be like, oh yeah, I want this man. It's the man for me. Maybe it would be a cute story to tell down the road if y'all ended up together,
Right.
something like
Right.
that. But it had to be some type of common interest there, because if you knew her for years and had all these interactions with her that you felt that you was feeling her, but you don't know if she was feeling you, you could have at least introduced yourself. You could at least test the waters to be like, hey, could I get your number? We want to do a group project together. Or
Did you like
we're gonna do something after work. Like you could have said anything to try to get her number and try to holler at her. But to come with nothing and then take that approach like you're a 5-year-old kindergartner with a do you want to be mine? Yes or no. Circle the
right?
like what is that? That's
But
some
no, be
childlike
real, right?
activity.
Be real right now. You know, if he was fine as hell, he came that little thing. We'd be like, oh my God, that's so cute. He decorated the
Yeah,
box with stickers and
yeah,
everything, girl. Oh my God, he is so da
yeah,
da da. Now he come
yeah.
up for this fucking Beverly jump out the box. You're like, fuck is that? That makeshift box. Like, what is that? Why are you on my porch? Like, ew, did you put the stickers on it yourself?
Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
about? Like, yeah, attitude immediate attitude. Like, cause what is you doing? But yeah, if he was cute, we'd be like, oh my God, girl, he's about his fucking box. We wouldn't care
It
about no
was
box
so
of stickers.
romantic.
Right.
Facts. That is the truth. We would have felt for
I
anything that
swear.
he said and was doing. That's very true. And a girl, you know what I said? Like, I know this for a fact because this happened with me several times. As soon as I meet a guy and I shake his hand, I know. I know if he got a
Yeah,
shot or
head
not.
pick out.
I know if I
If it's
want it,
weekend
if
shit, we're
I
not
don't
going
want it.
nowhere.
If I don't want it, I'm gonna give you the third degree. And she probably been giving this
Right.
dude the third degree, and he played delusional that he ain't know, or
Yeah.
maybe lacked the common sense to figure out, like, oh, she ain't looking for me. Something had to happen in their interactions where he's like, I'm a surprise in a box. Like,
Let me tell you something. That's a process ass to put him in the box. How about that? Don't put him in my porch. Bye.
oh my God, I told you I would have walked up on the porch and kicked it down the stairs because I'm like, I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell this is
Because
with
what
my
is this?
name on it.
Word,
But
I would have
girl,
slid right past it and slid right in my door and
right.
slammed
This is
it.
not me for
And he
me.
would have been coming out that box. It's like,
Like,
she just gonna go in the
Absolutely.
house. Yeah, she just gonna go in
I
the house.
swear.
There's a big box sitting in our hallway. Especially if we living in a community. That could be for
Let me tell you
anybody.
something. I have to call the cops. I should have called the
Would have called
cops.
the
And then
cops on it.
It's,
yeah, because I don't know what this is. I don't know if the girl still got a crazy boyfriend. I don't know none of this
yep,
stuff. And no, they had a domestic last time, and they had to
yep.
call call the cops again because I'm not sure. I'm scared for everybody's safety, and also now I'm gonna watch them take you out that box in handcuffs. So,
That's a fact. I gotta ask y'all though, if this was in a different era, this is 2024 and he tried that. If you did that in 1990, would he have pulled that off?
no, the box got shot up.
Huh?
The box got shot up. Niggas like, yo, who that? Like, what the fuck is on the porch? They're like no real box. UPS ain't deliver that. What's that? Oh, I heard about the bombs in the mail. Bow, go, upper
Oh yeah,
room,
back then,
done.
yeah,
Right?
bombs in the mill for real. I don't
Like
know, like
no,
a part of me think like he's in the wrong era. Cause something like that to me, like in the 80s, 90s would have been like, oh, he came up to my door, he pulled up, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, that was cute, girl. No, but it was him. Did you see what he looked like? Like,
right,
and
right,
you
right.
could gradually make somebody fall in love with you, not just by appearance. You could just be like your
Yeah,
personality shines through. You tell some jokes or whatever, get her interest that way. The maybe, not buy her things, but like do little cutesy stuff. And then she
right,
probably be like, oh, he growing on me.
Is
right,
exactly, and that's what it
Growing on
is. They
me.
grow on you. So that's why, like, even if you see, like, if you walking down the street, you see a couple, and you be like, "What the hell they doing with each other?"
right.
Yeah.
He probably jumped out that box at
With
her
that face,
doorstep, and they took it from there, and they grew on each other. Now look at them; they so in love, and now look, I'm looking at them like, damn,
they got the
they've been together
prettiest
for like
kids.
20
Like, there's some
years. Look
pretty
at,
ass kids.
they've been together for like 20 years.
Right.
Got
Right,
kids. Look at my little single ass.
right,
Watching them like damn.
right.
So if it
Let me
was
tell you
back in
something.
the 90s, yeah, I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, that was
Right,
romantic.
right,
Carol, you would have opened the door anyway, because you already started your statement off with I like my ugly. So I know you would have opened the door, you would have let homeboy in, y'all would have been eating that pizza, y'all would have been married by the next month. I can't with
Girl,
you.
right.
please,
He's like he would have
yes,
been home. That's home right there with Bay.
right. And if he
Mm-hmm.
got a good personality, yeah, that would have been bad. He sure would
Girl,
have
not me.
been.
If this
First of
happened to
all,
me, would you have told anybody if this happened to you? If like think about this 24-year-old boy or male, he's telling, people this happened to me. Would you have been so bold if that happened to you at 24 years old? Would you tell anybody that? I doubt
That
it.
I
I
was
would
that I was in the
I would
box.
die with that.
You know what? I probably would, because everything to me is a joke, and then my life is a joke. So I'm like, girl, why I showed this nigga house in the box and he kicked the box down the stairs? Like, what? So to me, that shit would have been funny. Like, I think it's funny. I think it's
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
I definitely would have told somebody. I'm the same way, but like, girl, let me tell you how I tried to surprise him, man.
Let me tell you.
Surprise,
Let me tell
surprise,
you.
surprise, surprise.
No, let me tell you. I'm like, girl, let me
That
tell you, I got
surprise
the
didn't
broke.
go so well.
Look, let me tell you. I'm like, girl, let me tell you, I got the broke arm. I said, like, what?
For real.
This
You'll
nigga can't.
never believe what happened this weekend.
You would definitely how hard I hit that concrete.
Oh my God. When he said I unpacked myself in front of her, I would have died of humiliation. You
Right.
pulling one
No,
leg out after the
no.
other leg. You like,
Like,
what in the
that's
world
what I'm
am I
saying. How was
doing?
this box built? Was it like it was like a regular box that opened at the top, or was it like you bust open like and all the sides fall down and you presented yourself as such like, or you just jump out the box like rah, like, or like like it's me, like look like the square you are, like.
Be my
The way he said she
Valentine.
opened the box, I either think of a lid or think of it like maybe opening like that. Like when
Right.
think about
Yeah.
you holding pizza in, how could you fit a pizza in a box though? Like you
So the
hold the
box had to be
pizza
big.
over your
Unless
head.
he was in a box like that.
Yeah, like this
Right.
with roses in a pizza, like surprise. Like a top hat and shit, like surprise. This motherfucker
The
gonna
way I
jump
would have
into
tore that
dancing
box up.
song too. You gonna just jump into dancing song. I can't. Like, what the
Let
fuck
me
are
tell
we
you,
doing
the way my kids would have whooped that box.
out here?
Get the bats, y'all.
Girl, I thought I'm gonna call me like, Ma, it's some nigga in a box on our porch. I can see him. I swear to God, mommy. Come get no, it'd have been so much stuff that would have happened. My kid, let me tell you something. My kids would let me open that box while them being there. Either they called the cops or still did while that box opened up. And when they first of all they jumped out that box, I'm like, ew, ew, what is you
Oh
doing? I'm calling the cops. My
oh
kids,
my
especially my
God.
girl, they don't care. Like, ew, sir, you was real creep. They done beat the shit out of him. They would have beat him up so bad.
Oh my God, that's terrible. But I get it. I get it because it's like, who does something that's so creepy like that? That's why I was like, what made him think that that was the approach? But there's the
Oh,
maturity. He lacks maturity. At 24, he thought, oh, I'm surprised. I know I acknowledge the fact that I look what I look like. But let me pop out of a box anyway, like a Jack in the Box. Remember when you used to have the Jack in the Box and you
yeah,
play the
yo,
music and
you
that
even
thing pop
know.
out and scare you because you never know when it's coming and what it is?
Right.
He was that Jack in the Box that day. And he just unfortunately he succumbed to rejection, like hardcore
Just
rejection. That shit was
dumb.
hilarious.
And
I
my
love
thing
it.
is, if you'd have been cute, it'd have been like, oh my God, girl, he came to my house in a box, like a whole present. Then he had flowers, then he had pizza. We went in the house and we ate. You jump out looking the way you looking. And then my thing is, did you surprise her? Because it's like, she probably, that's what I'm saying. Do she know you from work? What happened? Like, you want to give no hints up at work? Like,
Yeah.
how do you know this person? Because you get vibes from somebody. If I don't like you, I'm gonna let you know you're not coming to my porch in the box. So what made you do
Yeah.
that? Now you force yourself on me. I got so many no, no.
That's
Like she gotta
crazy
like me
work
now.
to
I came
me.
out of a box. She gotta like me now.
It's
Like
crazy.
no. It's so much. It's so much.
It was. And it was funny as hell. You guys are killing it because I'm just like, yo, I didn't expect the responses I was going to get from y'all, but oh my God, what a laugh for the last 20, 30 minutes. It's just craziness.
Right.
I do want to say that I actually feel sorry for him because it's like there's somebody for everybody. I truly do believe that. But it's like for him to find somebody that's going to get his personality and what he actually do, it's going to be really hard for him to find that person or like find somebody to connect with it. Because if a dude told me that story, I would be like, oh, you out here looking like okie doke. You out here looking like a whole damn fool to bitches. And now I can't
No,
even
right,
respect you myself. I wouldn't even want to be like, okay, I'm associated with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if he did have, like, he builds his confidence up. And what is that thing called? The glow up. I've seen
right,
some dudes on Instagram and YouTube, and they show their glow up, and they like some little nerdy kid and like all bony, and the next thing you know, he's swole and he like boom, that glow up is like hitting. I hope
right.
he one of those. I hope he honestly. I hope honestly hope
But at
that he
Right.
twenty-four,
that he may be going through a glow up, or he glow up and he's like, bam, I'm really somebody now. And that girl walked
maybe
past him in 10 years or 5 years, and she's like, I hope it ain't 10 years for him. I hope it's 5 more years. I hope before he
Right.
gets 30,
no.
he's gonna
I
be
hope it's
single
tomorrow. I hope it's tomorrow.
The way he described it, yeah.
Maybe you're 24. Let's wrap this up. You're 24. You're 24.
24.
Like you're not even going through puberty anymore, my nigga. Like you really,
Yeah.
your frontal lobe about to be done developing. So it
Oh,
means you're fully into your looks. So
Oh my
I don't
God.
know what you want us to do, what you want us to say, sir. Again, you should attach the picture, and maybe we could have helped you out there. Like, well, maybe get some
Yeah.
eyebrows together. I don't know what it
Right.
is. I don't know what to tell you. Like, is it your clothes? Is it your breath? Is it? Let me, because I'm in confusion right now. Like, because you jump out of the box ugly. Like, you knew better. You got that box ugly. What you thought you would jump out of that box and you would be cute coming out? Like, I'm confused.
God. Oh my
So
God.
no.
You guys making me cry from laughter. I can't. I'm about to be like on the floor right here. I'm like, whew. That's the third time I wipe my eye because it's just like laughter so hard that I'm just like right here ready to cry. He could at least say he was an exclusive pizza for Valentine's Day. That ain't even a I want to say like a great comment. I was an exclusive pizza for a day, for one day for Valentine's Day. You was a rejected exclusive pizza. You who rejects free pizza? Even in school, we took free pizza. Like we was like,
Exactly.
Right. See,
he
that's my
rejected free
thing.
pizza.
You must have been giving off creep vibes at the job or the neighborhood. It's something because she ain't want the pizza. I'm like, oh my God. Boy, let's eat this pizza together. Like, she don't want to be friends with you. You're a creep. You're a creep. You gotta be a
Yeah.
creep. There's no way.
Should he
There's no
still
way.
try? Should he still try?
No. Because that's what happened next. He going to jail. He going
Yeah.
to jail or to the morgue. That's what's happening. Because
Don't think he
it's
could
either
wear her
one.
down?
This is not Steve Urkel. No, because that's what he said. He told Laura, he said, I'm gonna wear you, I'm wearing you down. Eventually he wore her down. He wore her
Yeah.
down eventually. But no, this is
That's
not
what I'm
that.
saying.
Because
You don't
Steve
think he could
Urkel,
wear it down?
no, because Steve Urkel even came to the house and he didn't come in no box. He came as
He
himself. And
came as he was.
right, and Laura eventually he ran Laura down. He came in the whole box. And anybody went home, just sat, eat your look. Did you eat the pizza, sir? Did you throw it in the garbage on the way home?
He probably ate a
What happened
slice
to the
of it.
roses? Right, like, are you sad, lonely at home? I mean, it's a lot to unpack here, sir.
He,
You
he
are.
he definitely was pissed when he got home. He was too through with himself when he got home. I mean,
He's
I
like, oh
would
my.
have.
Next
He
time,
was
figure out another way to creep her out.
right. He was too through, and he don't know where he went wrong, but he know where he went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The
Well, that lady
gesture was
caught.
nice. The gesture was nice, or whatever, but the approach was wrong for real.
I, you just can't scare nobody with that face. Like you already know you ugly, and I call people ugly. But these are his words. I'm ugly. Okay, cool. You know you can't just pop out with ugly. You can't be like, "Rah." That's what it's gonna seem like to us. And you probably said, "Hey, it's me," and she interpreted it as "Rah." The fuck?
Yeah,
'Cause she,
there, absolutely. That's crazy. He at least got positive spirit because he was like, he at least kept a positive spirit, I think, because he
Right.
said, although I was rejected, I was an exclusive pizza for the night. So it's like he could laugh at himself. He seemed like he got a little
Right.
personality to tell
he
this
wanted to
story
cry.
and
He wanted
laugh
to
at
cry.
himself. He have to lick his wounds in order to heal and build up his confidence. Come back with that big D energy. I'm telling you, if he knock on that door next time
Yeah,
and be like, boom, 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 this is me. Like what's good, like what's going on, like how you doing, like and
and the
introduce
next
himself
time.
properly, he might got a shot. I honestly think he
There's the
might
Yeah.
have
next
a
time.
shot.
Yeah.
He better
Have
not
some little
drag his.
swag with it.
No, don't pull him up to that. Nope,
Right?
nope, nope, no.
Sometimes the
Because
suit
he
fits
already
the
blew his
man.
chance. He better not drag his
Yeah.
ass back on that lady porch. He gonna get beat the hell. He gonna get beat up. Watch. He gonna be in the news. I wish he had his name attached to it. Watch. He gonna be in the news. Like, oh my God, that boy died. She tore his ass. Oh my God, she tore his ass up, girl. You ready to see the news? Yeah, don't go back over there. Don't go back over
Don't go
there.
back over there.
Don't go back over there. I promise
I
you.
can't. Oh my God.
Poor
Oh my
baby.
God. I cannot with you
Cold
guys.
tank. Yeah, like
Poor thing.
So I say he should try. Jazz said no. What do you say,
no.
Carol? You're the deal breaker. Should he continue to try?
I don't know. That's kind of tough. I think he should. I
That's
think
because
he
you living with him already. You already got him in the house and you living with him.
Right.
here we had.
You eating a pizza. You got his baby on the way. Like
Right.
Everything. We in
Well,
love.
baby got one
pregnant
eye.
with
They
Ugly
call him
Junior.
Cyclops.
Child. You heard me? She pregnant with Ugly Junior. Child.
For real. She got Cyclops with a, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Oh,
Cyclops on the hip, baby Cyclops on the hip, like,
I
whoo,
swear.
I think
baby
he
looking
should
like
try
Junior
again.
Predator.
You
Huh?
said
I
you
think-
think you should try again.
I think he should have a different approach, and
Mm-mm.
I think he should work on some things.
How you come down from jump out of a box with somebody? You gotta work your way up. He was already up. He gonna work his way down? No. Y'all gonna bury this man back. No. You gonna get that man suited up to get shot. I'm telling you. Watch what happened.
I'm choking off the laughter. Oh my God.
But I said that you should try it again. You're supposed to start off small and then you go big. He came big, got shot down. What is your next move? A helicopter ride over her house with the banner?
No,
Like,
let me tell you what his next move is, right? He come with that big D energy, and then he circle the block, and he like, remember that crazy time I was on your porch in that box? You're like, you know, I'm still feeling you, girl. Like, let's reminisce on that little good time we had where we just like laughed at each other. You laughed at me and walked off. I don't know, that might work.
no, he's gonna be bow. He go. See?
That
He
might work.
go.
No?
I hope he got life insurance where y'all give him advice.
Oh my
No.
God.
And medical coverage, because that ass gonna be hospitalized with me. Did I tell your ass
And
I have to bring
medical
your ass back
coverage.
around here? No, for real. Like I told you I had to bring your ass back around my house. Like, no.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. He done ruined that could have been a whole wedding proposal back. Like if he'd have worked small and wound up getting her off his personality and how sweet he is, and eventually they got together, he came out of a box with a ring. Like it could have been a ring box, a big ring box. It could have been him as the something cute. Now look at you.
Now look at you.
Single looking stupid.
Doomed forever.
Just dumb. Now you single and sad with
Oh
soggy
my
pizza.
God.
No, I refuse. I refuse to give any more advice. He messed up.
He messed up.
He messed up. I refuse. Like you're supposed to start off small and then work your way up. But you so ugly, you just gonna jump out. You're gonna force your way into her life. Like no.
She said he's
Right?
so just
So,
Like,
Jazz,
I
you
think you
seem
should
hard
try
to please.
again. I think you should try again. No, sir.
So, Jazz,
Then
you
they say
seem
work
hard to
together.
please. I want to say that. You seem hard to please, Jazz. What would you
No,
have done the first? What would you have recommended for him to do the first time?
I would have been like, so I don't know if you. My thing is, do he work with her? Where he know her from? Have maybe something sent to something small like some flowers sent to her job, like an admirer. That could be a little creepy too. But then, just tell bitch like this, the flowers for me. I really like you. Da, 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 can I take you out for coffee for whatever. And then if she shot him down there, that'd have been cool. That'd have been cool. Like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
My thing is too. Where you get that box from? Did you build that? That cost a couple dollars. Was it the Home Depot box, or was it like you crouch down in it, or was it a full size type of box where you could stand up in it or do a small crouch? That costs money. You put that in your credit card. They got a credit card bill for a fucking box. Looking fucking stupid. No.
He said he wanted to confess to the girl he been wanting for a long time. So he been wanting for a long time. He admired her probably from afar for a long time. Because if he was in a circle of friends, you usually send one of your boys or your friends to be like, "Oh, she's single. Let her know I'm
No.
interested." Like
I
you
bet
think
that's what they
about
did.
that.
I bet that's what happened. And she probably like, no, like I don't fucking like no. The creepy guy was always staring at me. No, he leaves some shit out. I bet your bottom dollar. This man did everything in his power to get her attention. She probably was like, no. And he knew it.
Right.
He knew it. He gonna bust his ass out that box like that. Boy, oh, I wish I was there. I wish I was her neighbor. We would have jumped him. We would have whooped his ass outside because she said, no, I'm getting stalker vibes. I watch a lot of ID channel, a lot of Oxygen channel. You're giving me creepy vibes. I'm about to fuck you up with this lady outside. But whoop your ass outside.
I can't.
Because no.
You. I can't. You ever date somebody ugly, Jazz?
Have I? Child. Mm-hmm. Yep. But one guy got me because he was very nice. Like I said, he was nice. What he would do was I walk around the neighborhood here, say little stuff to me. He'd be nice to me. Then he sent me one day my fiance. He did some bullshit. He was like, "Oh, hey, look at the two lovers." Since I think it was Valentine's Day, or either around Easter, something like that. He was like, "I got these two movie tickets right here for the I ain't gonna use them. I had it for a date, but she backed out. So here, take these two tickets, and I want the lovers to go to the movies. Like, just play like whatever. Like here, movie tickets. Here, give it to us, right?" So I told my fiance to myself, "Tie my shoe for me." He bent down, said, "What the fuck is you doing?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" The fucking movie ticket stuff was already ripped. They was already used. I seen them. Nigga, you already went to the movies. Already ripped the tickets. Stop playing. So then my ex my fiance at the time, he was like, "Nah, we good, Joe. We good." He knew he liked me. But years down the line, he wore me down. Years down the line, he wore me down. And it was like, okay. And then he gave me money. That helped a lot. Then he just did a lot. I'm like, oh my God. And he was like, over the years, he was so nice. And I wound up, he got me. I actually got one. He was like, oh my God, left my air conditioner on. I mind you, like July. It's like, oh my God, left my air conditioner on in my house. Take a ride, move to my house to go turn it off.
And you fell for that? You worse than a nigga in the box. He got your ass in that car. I was like, gotta.
And I was like, oh my God. And then, really got me. He had good sex. I was like, oh my God. I gave him a chance. I was like, hold up.
Told you
This
big,
was the
good,
good sex had over
good
here.
daddy energy.
That's where the good sex was at. You got good sex and you got money. And you was giving it to like what? So let me tell you how my ex, because we wound up, me and my fiance, we wound up breaking up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he found out that I was messing with this guy. Let me tell you how he tried to run me over in the middle street. That shit was hilarious. That nigga was like, he was like, come to the car for me. I forgot what happened. He was like, are you messing with such? I was like, what? That nigga revved that car up. You should have seen me jumping out this fucking street.
Oh my God. Because
He
he
was
heard you
so
was
bad, but
messing
I
with
was
the
like,
ugly
you
dude.
mad? Huh?
He heard you was messing with the ugly dude.
It sure was. Yeah, I sure was. I was like, that's my boo. That's my man. He was mad as hell.
Like,
He
Okay.
was mad.
my man.
He was so mad. He was so mad. I'm like, but he turned out to be so nice. He was giving, he was nice. He was everything. And he wanna fucking dying. Like, what the hell? Like, Lord, for real?
Oh, the
Yes,
nice
gone,
dude
girl.
died?
Girl, gone. But the rest of them, girl, just gone. I'm talking about, gone.
Oh,
Gone up yonder,
damn.
girl. Yeah, he been
Damn.
gone for almost 18 years. And matter of fact, been 18 years, January 17th. Yeah, 18 years. That's how long ago that was.
Crazy. Damn. Was he big?
But girl, huh?
Was he a big dude?
Mm-mm. He had a nice size. He was like probably like 200 pounds. He's probably like 6'2", was like not 6'2", I say like 6 feet. Nice build on him, everything. He wound up passing away, child. I was mad.
Yeah,
I
damn.
was
That's
so
crazy.
mad.
Damn, that's crazy. It's always the nice ones, though. That's what I was gonna say. I kissed a toad or two in my time. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Right.
I kissed a frog, I should say. I kissed a frog, and the difference is you said he wore you down because that's exactly how it comes. It's like they, after good gestures or like niceness, or like you just see
Right.
that they're a good person. You're like, okay, I could feel something. I feel something here. Like, sincere, sincerity, like, might go somewhere good. And then you were like, okay, after a certain time, it wears its course. And then you
Right.
wake up one day, you're like, how the fuck this mother get up in here?
Right. Deborah Cox, like, how did you? Right. Like,
How did
what?
you get here? How did you get here? Why the fuck did I get onto this? Like, that's how you start to feel because you're like, no, not him. How in the world did I get in this situation, like this
For
relationship?
Right.
real.
And as fast as you get in it, you get out of it because you're just like, okay, this ain't gonna work for the long haul. And it's not just because they ugly, and just maybe that their personality isn't what you thought it was, or that they
Girl,
start to
bar.
show their true side. Because I think everybody shows a representation of who they are in the beginning. So you start to realize what their real qualities are, who they really are as people, and then you're like, okay, I ain't interested. This ain't what I thought it was. So I
Girl.
think that's in my scenario. That's what happened. But excuse me, sorry about that. But I think that's true. Like everybody has kissed a toad. And I ain't even got to ask Kira because she already started off. Kira, you already told us. You already told us you like a toad. But have you dated like a toad and you like regret it, or frog and you regret it after the fact?
Yes, ma'am. I have.
They become cheaters. They always the ugly ones. You be like the nerve and the audacity to be out here cheating.
Cheaters.
Right.
And this dude, he was like so unattractive maybe to others, but to me, I liked him. I liked his personality.
Right.
He was tall, dressed, and everything. This nigga had the nerve to have some heifer call my house like that's my man, and I'm confused as hell. Like,
Right. I thought I was the only one that wanted him. Right.
and that was the thing right there. I thought I was the only one who wanted him. I didn't know it was anybody else out there who wanted him because of the
I
way he
compete with him.
looked, goofy looking and things like that. I thought I was the only one who loved him because I made sure, like, oh, you cute, you sexy, knowing damn well he wasn't.
That's what
or
messed up
whatever.
at. Tell them she was sexy. And they start
But
feeling
this,
themselves.
He built too
it
much confidence. You gave him too much confidence.
gave him too much confidence, and I'm just like, yeah, that's my man. Yeah, Well, he said that's your man, yes, and I'm sticking beside him. But no,
Girl.
he let some other chick move on in, and I was so confused. Like,
It's
and
me.
my best friend Valerie, God rest her. So she was like, "Girl, don't even bother with that. Let her have him." I'm just like,
Yes.
"No, she can have him, but I'm still confused." Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my
Girl, I
God.
have another one. I ain't talking about the one with the missing tooth, child. I had
I'm
one
like,
with the
God,
missing tooth.
missing tooth. That's a cell right there. The missing tooth.
Girl,
It's
and it
always
wasn't
one
so
side
bad,
tooth
baby.
missing, nigga. That's always
It was
out
the
here.
front tooth, girl. It was front and center. Front and center. That thing. Let me tell you something. That sex was so good, child.
trying to fix
Like
my.
that's where it's at. That it be on the other side. You be these cute purse carrying motherfuckers. No, it's over there where ugly at. It's over there with unattractive at. They over there holding, and they be having money, and they be nice and all that stuff. But sometimes you gotta knock them down some notches because they start feeling themselves. And I hate to kill nobody's confidence, but you're not gonna play with me. But
For real.
another one, I was with. Actually, a relationship with this man. He wasn't never my type at all, my speed, nothing. I was like, you know what? He's a nice guy. He treat me so good. He's a giver. Like, he was very nice. And he wasn't ugly per se, but he wasn't my type at all. And girl, that nigga dragged me something nasty. Oh my God.
Really?
Mm.
Girl, he was doing all kind of cheating. I was like, I know. And mind you, you was when I say a L7, a square, he was a fucking Lego. You hear me? A square Lego. Like, ew. Then you start making him get a little bit of money. And I started showing you how to dress. Like, oh, dress like this. I started buying you clothes just like that. Girl, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
You build a nigga. You ain't like build a bear,
Yep.
you build a nigga. That's exactly what happened.
That's
And
right
that's how
there.
you and he ended up with his confidence because you was building him up. And then he like,
Yep.
oh yeah, you see this outfit I got? He's stepping out on an outfit that you bought him.
Girl, the girl he cheated on me with was
Looking
like,
right.
girl, he was so arrogant at the gas station. The man was pumping the gas. He like, yeah, get that. He was like, yeah, write my truck down too. And da da da. He was like, the way she was moving, I was like, wait, what? He was like, girl, he was disgusting. His attitude was disgusting. Girl, he put his shades on. He was so fucking cool. I look at that, he was so corny. He threw his shades on and shit, like he was cute. And vibe with his seat back and shit. And his arm up, like, I was like,
I
if
think
y'all
we
get
dated
your
the
square
same
ass out
nigga.
of here,
Like,
fuck out of here. A whole clown, girl. I was a part of his little circus. I was so mad.
oh my
I was
God.
buying tickets to his little circus, not even know I was a part of the fucking act. Girl, I can't. I
Those be
wasn't even my type.
times.
I gave Ugly a chance to look what Ugly did.
But
I'm
you
gonna beat
dated a
myself up
couple.
so
See, there
bad.
you go. You gave a couple of frogs a chance. That's why you
For
fell
Well,
real.
let me
so
tell
hard on
you,
this brother. That's
For
why she
my
chewing
friend
him
said that.
down, right?
He was like, stop lowering your standards because they nice. Stop doing that shit, Joe. If they're not up to your standards, none of that shit, nah, hell no. He ain't cute. No. You can be like, oh, he's so nice. And look what happened. He like, look what happened, dummy. Look. Now look at you. He's
Yeah,
got a chance that he got that shit off on you. He wasn't even your
yeah.
type. Why was you even over there? I'm like, he was so nice. Now look at you here crying over somebody ugly. I was like,
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I gotta say, that's why you need honest friends. And then when Val, she did a
Yep.
service for you because, and may she rest in peace because that was my girl too. You need that honest friend because your honest friend gonna check you. Like, don't waste your time on that loser. Like, look what he looked like, and he's sitting out here with clowny with some other bitch. That like, and he looked what he was homeless looking. Not to say homeless looking. I'm gonna strike
Yeah.
that. And he was
Yeah.
out here looking busted and disgusted. And he got the nerve to be sitting here around fucking around on you and stuff like that.
yes.
That's why you need an honest friend. Because if I saw my friend out with somebody, and I wish my friends shook me the shit out of me too, back in the day when I was with these dudes, and some of them not even just to say ugly in the face, I'm talking about like heavy, heavy set dudes, and they're like,
Mm.
you with him? You weigh about 110 pounds. I'm like, yeah, that's how it was. And you remember that statement, fat and skinny was in the bed, fat rolled
Uh-huh.
over and skinny was
Mm.
dead. They used to make fun of me and say that because I was so thin and skinny compared to this dude. Like he was
Right.
like a good 400 pounds. And I'm like, yo, I love him. He's 6'6", he
Oh,
a big dude. I like him. He's stocky. He football player.
I
It's
like,
like
but not
that
that
nigga
big, girl.
big. He gotta lift his gut to do it to you, girl.
For real, I never had one of them.
And he wasn't ugly. He was just rough because of it was hard because of the weight. Like not to
Right.
weight, fat shame nobody, but I was like, it was his weight on top of his arrogance that made him ugly.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, because I could do this and I could do that, and I know this person on that. I'm like, go sit the hell down. You don't know nobody. I'm
Right.
like the same dude that was in that house clowning you the other day when you left and got up to get off the couch and they said one sock fell over. Like, who are you talking about?
What?
Like they clowning you behind your back. Like, stop playing. It's crazy, but he had that arrogance and that air of like I'm somebody, and I'm like, you could be
Right.
somebody. That's good, but
Right.
you lead with that. You ugly. You turn yourself and make yourself ugly. You had this great personality, and you ruin it because you just being an arrogant ass. So
Mhm.
like even
Was it?
sometimes it's not even
Was
an
his sex
outward
good?
appearance. Sometimes it's the internal appearance, huh?
Right.
Was the sex good?
I always was riding, so I can't really tell you because I'm
Cause
gonna
yeah,
make it.
I
I'm gonna
don't.
make it the ride of my life if I got it. If
Right.
I
Right.
gotta. My knees worked back then. Like
Right. Right. That shit.
I'm gonna make this the ride of my life. So it was good because I know I was able to get mine, but it was like it was like a little challenge to lift and then be like, it's
Oh
like
my
riding a
god.
horse. You know how you get on a horse and you gotta throw your other leg over it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I never
then your
had that big. I don't like them
personality
that big.
ugly. You got an ugly personality and ugly spirit. Boy, I'm getting up off of you. I can't even say get up off of me because that couldn't happen. So let me get
Oh.
up off of it. Like
Oh my
Crazy.
god,
it hit stage
girl.
left. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
crazy. Nah, never had that.
Yep. And the things
Because I
we do
have
as
like
women. That's why I said I think he honestly had a shot if he would have came correct with the right approach. I still think
right,
he could
right.
wear her down because we've been worn down before. Well,
Yeah,
with the nice guy approach and hey, how you doing, sis? How you doing? I always start off with
right.
sis, right? How you doing, sis? You be like, hey,
Oh,
how you
Queen. How
doing?
you doing, Queen?
How you
Like,
doing,
oh,
Queen? You're like, I'm good. Like, it's always some word. That nigga could have bought me a bag of popcorn and I probably would have sent him follow him home. Like
right.
Right.
I love popcorn if y'all don't know. I'm like, ooh, popcorn.
Mm,
Let me go.
Put a little trail out.
right.
Like breadcrumbs and shit. I'm like, oh, my way. Right behind his big ass. I'm like, Lord Jesus, ugly and all. Like, just I fall for the okie doke. But yeah, I think that's why I think he really have a shot. He still got a shot to this day, even though he fucked up with the box. If he plays cards right, he know how to approach her the next time. Like, hey girl,
Right.
remember that time I jumped out that box? And she might take
Yeah.
it serious, but she might be like, yeah, that was stupid. Like,
Don't soup that man up against Phyllis Hurt again. Child,
I know, I know. What would you have done differently though? Y'all just tell me one last time what we do differently.
I would have maybe sent her something to let her know you gotta ease your way into that. Like, hey, let's go out for coffee. Or give her leave some roses on her desk if they work together. Ain't what he can necessarily give her. But you gotta work your way up to that. You just can't be like out of a box and you're not attractive. And she probably told you her friends, if I have friends to comment like he's not attracted to me, I really don't like if he said, look, I like her, could you go say something for me? Maybe he said that, and the girl was probably like, or the friend probably was like, no, he's not my type. And you still was like, come on, no, no, no. Mm-mm.
I want to have hope for the brother. Kira, what's your suggestion he should do?
I think
What
he
should
should
have did
just go.
differently? I'm sorry, what should he have done differently?
He should have went old. So he should have been himself. He should have went old school, whatever. I mean, cleaning yourself up goes a long way, or whatever. He could have put a nice shirt on, some nice jeans and shoes, and made the right approach. You never know what could have happened. So
Right.
no, the way Jazz dragged him, I don't know if he got a chance. But I'm a
Because he don't. Because he don't.
For
Oh,
real,
I
she
dragged him, but
did,
he dragged his
right?
ass in lady porch.
but
I dragged him, but he dragged his ass in lady porch in that box. Oh, okay. I guess.
I think he'll have another chance. Maybe not with her, maybe with somebody else who like
Let me
it.
tell you, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. He'll go on her porch again with that, in that box, and I'm gonna answer the fucking door this time. I'm answering the fucking door. Like what I told you. What I told your ass. What
You
was
ain't
this
about to come
before?
around here no more.
Oh my God.
You was drag your ass and gonna go back and do something crazy again.
Could you imagine sitting in a box? I wonder how long he was sitting on in that box.
Right,
That's
creepy
that's
activity.
what
You
I
got
wanted.
creepy activity shit going on. Like
That's what I
I
Holding
wanted to
don't
pizza
know
and
what's
the flowers. Holding pizza and roses in a box, just like,
and you know we like flowers and shit. We probably like, oh
or
my
just
God,
like this.
Shane
Like,
want the roses. You know you fucked with Shane want the rose or the pizza. You know we like to eat and like we like flowers. I would have played it off like, oh my God, thank you so much. You know, my interest right. I'd have made up a lie, like I'm not interested right now, da 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 da. But you know, then I only want that pizza because I know what you might did to that pizza. It might be a special pizza. You know, you might have made that shit at home and did something to
right.
it. I took the flowers like, but this is a nice gesture. And not call the fucking cops. You know, you want to show. No, no,
he said, then I called
nope.
fucking cops. Like, no,
Going to jail.
that's crazy. Oh my God. This was an amazing story. Oh, I needed that in my
No,
life.
yeah,
Right.
Whew.
that was
This
wild.
was a laugh riot for the last hour. I just gotta tell you, I did not
He
expect
was.
your responses.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
Get your ass out of here on that porch.
He
That's like
was
Happy
like,
Valentine's Day. Surprise.
right.
No, it's a happy Halloween, bull. No, 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 no. This was not. No,
Happy Halloween.
nope.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy. You said Happy Halloween. Damn. Oh my God. Whew.
Got a whole mask on. Like,
Oh my
no.
gosh. Thank you guys. I needed that laughter.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Before we go, I do want to say I did put up a post and I basically said if anybody that emails LoveNThangz@gmail.com, send us your story and your scenario. If we
Mm-hmm.
end up using your story and your scenario, you are at chance of winning $100 just from
Mm-hmm.
simply putting a post up there of saying like what it is, what your story is. If it's too long to write it out and summarize it if you want. We just need the LoveNThangz kind of, content. So if you want to
Yeah.
tell us directly, I'm not going to tell you the resource of where I get my stories from, but they're hilarious stories. And every single one I read, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for the public to hear this and what they would do. We would love to hear how you would handle the scenario. But if you email us and tell us what your LoveNthangz scenario is, if it's a life challenge, if it's a love challenge, whatever it is, you could win possibly $100 if we end up using your content on our actual podcast. So why not? Money, right? Everybody needs
Right.
something. So also you have to be able to subscribe. You have to subscribe to our channel in order to win. It increases your chances if I get your story and it's a good story and I see that you're subscribed and you constantly watch our videos, which we can see the viewership. So we encourage you to subscribe, submit your story and your scenario, and then we'll be able to move from there. But as of right now, me and the girls would love to thank you for watching our content. We can't wait for the next story next week. It's gonna be a blast because that's what we do. And we'd love to know how you guys would handle this scenario and story. Some mofo jump out of your box, a box in front of your house with a pizza and a dozen of roses. Would you even engage them? And he ugly. Keep that in mind. Would you engage him or her? Would you go through with it, or would you be like, I'm out and just skip off like young lady did? This is amazing. Thank you again. See you guys. Like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Yeah. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag.
Artlist.io.
For that bag.